Hello and welcome to another episode of Train Sim World 2, where I'm doing my best to drive virtual locomotives without causing major disaster. Or do I? Anyway, before I begin, I'd like to remind you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already, and follow up with bell button to turn on the notifications and stay up to date with my latest content. I would also like to encourage you to join my Discord server, where you can interact with me and other Train Sim World fans, talk about the game in general, share some cool mods, or just chill. You can find link in description down below this video. Right, welcome back to another episode of our London Underground Bakerloo Line journey, where I'm going through, hopefully, at least most of the journey missions. In previous episode, we were doing calling all stations scenario. It was pretty fun, quite long, but still fun. Anyway, today we will continue this effort to eventually get better at driving 72 stock. I have to admit, I'm not the best player when it comes to driving, especially London Tube. It's perhaps it's not exactly my pair of shoes. I really like to drive passenger services in multiple simulators, but for some reason, let's say, the London Metro doesn't actually fit my general likings, I would say. Anyway, we will continue that because it's still very interesting journey to do. And obviously it is a community vote for me to eventually take this challenge. Right, so without any further ado, let's jump into the game and let's load the next scenario. So today, as I mentioned before, we are doing taking stock mission. Let's see what developers have in mind by that title. Okay, so we got a nighttime. Welcome to Harrow and Wealdstone. This southbound service will only be operating as far as Queen's Park. Open the doors to commence boarding. Fantastic. So it's not going to be too long scenario. We shall unlock doors. Obviously, as always, I need to press that. Okay, lights are on. Queen's Park. There we go, Queen's Park. Integra. Let's set the brakes. Let's reset that. Okay, forward. Oh, brakes engaged. We can now lock the doors. Okay, let's get going. Again, the game is prompting me to reset the audible warning for some reason. Right, what is the speed limit? That is the question. I didn't check the boards, but I assume the speed limit will be quite high because that's this part of the journey. Okay, it's gonna be 45 miles per hour. So that's pretty good. Let's speed up as fast as we can. We might be a little bit late at Kenton. But I shall try and get through it as best as I can. Yeah, we might be a bit late. I was a little bit slow on accelerator here. Okay, things are going pretty smooth. Hopefully I haven't forgot anything. we should be more or less okay. It's gonna be a tough and hard stop though, if I want to make it on time. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, let's let it roll. We are pretty much hitting 45 miles per hour. Okay, I'm gonna start slowing now. Ooh, might be tough stop. Or maybe not. Let's let it roll. Yeah, just a few seconds late, not a big deal. Okay, we're good, we're good. Yeah, as always, I'm gonna be a little bit late. But let's try to make up for that lost time. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough. But for now, we are doing pretty well. Stopping accuracy was pretty good on this station. So we should be alright. But again, that timekeeping ability, I'm not the best at it, and that's what scares me off from this particular route. It requires a lot of precision, much more than I can provide myself. At least I don't feel like it right now. Okay, we are doing pretty good. 600 yards, and we are 30 seconds away. Let's let it coast. Okay. We're gonna start slowing down. If I'm lucky, I should be able to stop pretty much on time. More or less. Oops, wrong doors. These ones. Hehe. Okay, just slightly late. Not a big deal. I can make up for it. I broke something. Yeah, something's broken. Ah, these doors were not locked. Okay, yeah. So I accidentally opened the wrong doors. Yikes. That's a massive yikes. It's not good. This is not good. Why did I open the wrong doors? Ah. Such a failure. Yeah, I'm gonna be late for the next station. I'm sure about it. Oh dear. And the worst part about it is that this delay is not caused by the fact that this route is just difficult. It's my individual failure that has caused that. And this is a little bit disturbing. Yeah, it's just a few seconds late, but even with that... Okay. Let's roll a little bit further. Okay. Let's now open the right doors. Okay. Yeah, we are a minute late. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is bad. Okay, let's smash it. I'll try and make up some time. We might be lucky at Wembley Central. However, yeah, the time that we got to get there is pretty slim. And I think there's gonna be a speed limit somewhere here. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a massive failure. I should have paid attention to which doors I'm opening, and yeah, I opened the wrong doors. Oh dear. Right, we are not doing that bad. 600 yards, about 30 seconds. And I'm doing nearly 45 miles per hour. So I might have a chance to eventually stop at the right spot. I definitely need to stop a little bit faster. Okay. A little bit further than I should. But I think I managed to make up some time. Hopefully not through speeding. I wasn't paying too much attention to speed boards. Okay, but now we got a little bit more time. And we should be able to make up for that lost time. Right, the speed limit should go down. Yeah, it's down to 40 and we are going downhill, so at 35 I'm just gonna let it coast so that the train will gain speed on its own. I might eventually help myself with the brakes. Okay, and we are back to 45. Let's try and push it. Perfect. We are still doing 40. We might eventually slow down a bit on that uphill. Okay, okay. I think we managed to eventually make up for the lost time. We are just 350 yards away. We are doing over 40. Yeah, that... It would be a good idea to start slowing down. Okay. Whew. Right on time. Okay, okay, okay. We are back on time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We made it. We made it. I was probably speeding a little bit at one point, but we should be able to get to Harlesden before our scheduled time, which is very good. I'm definitely starting to get a grips into driving this kind of service. It's definitely not easy. You have to be a little bit harsher than I expected on the brakes and on the accelerator especially. But we are now doing perfectly fine. Just 800 yards. We should see the platform far ahead. Yeah, that is really great. We got plenty of time now. So I can slowly lose some speed. The next speed limit will be 30 miles per hour, but we got plenty of time. Oh, this is just perfect. Okay, that was a little bit harsh stop. Let me just get... why is it setting the wrong camera? My goodness me. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, we still have to wait a little bit. Oh. There we go. I accidentally changed the accelerator when I was trying to mingle with the camera. Because there is something I wanted to do. And that is a screenshot. There we go. Now I got it. Right, we will be a little bit tighter on time. I think there is a 30 miles per hour speed limit here. If I'm correct. So I was a little bit speeding, but okay. We should be alright. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Thankfully, the next station is just right up ahead. Oh, okay. That's the 30 miles per hour speed limit. That's fine. Oh, I started to slow down a little bit too soon. We might be getting a little bit late on this one, but... Nah, no fear. Okay, not bad. Not bad. That is not bad. Oh, and I got another perfect occasion to grab a nice screenshot. Perfect. Okay, let me close the doors. And we can smash it. Speed limit is 30 miles per hour. I think it might be even lower. Okay. Now we can speed up to 30. And I think this sign will tell me that I can do 45. No? Oh no, that's not the sign for 45. Okay. Okay, we are getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting there. I'm definitely improving. Oh, some graphical glitches. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think it's a fault of recent NVIDIA drivers update. For some reason, I started to get some weird issues. For example... No, there we go. We can do 45 from now. For example, when I was trying to render a video for my Monday uploads, which is Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, I literally had to try 6 times before the video actually rendered without having entire screen black. That was really disturbing. Okay, the platform is just behind this tunnel. So yeah, I started to record this particular video much later than I planned to, and it's... I'm not gonna lie, it hit me out of the rhythm a little bit. Okay, we made it. We made it on time, which is perfect. Okay, we can shut the doors. Okay, let's get moving. Queen's Park. That's our final stop. I actually departed slightly sooner than I planned. Well, than I was supposed to, but the game doesn't actually hold you in place. So, I guess that small cheat will be forgiven. Hopefully I still managed to earn gold medal. I made some mistakes during this trip. I'm not gonna lie, some of them were terrible mistakes, but that's how you practice. You do better and worse runs, and hopefully this one is not terribly bad. Okay, I'm gonna slow down a little bit more than I should, perhaps, because we will be turning from this truck. Yeah. And I need to slow down to 15. Just perfect. Okay. You have to watch out on that every time you will be driving on this route. Queen's Park has that nasty speed limit of 15 miles per hour. So, if you're gonna approach that station with a significant speed, you might not be able to slow down on time. It is definitely worth noting. Anyway, this is gonna be our final stop. And we are perfectly on time. Let's just pull into the platform. Oh, mate, don't go too close to the edge. I wouldn't like to run you over. Okay. $30 yards, 20 yards. Okay, let's pull in just a tiny bit closer, and we are now loading passengers. It is gonna take a while. Looks like this is a very long stop. Let's just have a look. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Right at the edge of the platform. Just look at this. Oh, that is a perfect stop. Beautiful. Let's grab another screenshot. There we go. Okay. I can now switch to the cab view. Let's wait. Let's lock the doors. Okay. Stop at location, Queen's Park, South Shed. So let's roll in. Speed limit is still 15 miles per hour. So I will just slowly roll in. There is no reason to rush, as you can see. We got no schedule. So all I have to do is to work on my stop accuracy. I can even roll at 10 miles per hour. I'm not sure if I'm speeding or not. Hopefully I'm not. Okay, set the traction brake control to shut down. So that is... Oops. Come on. Yeah. Perhaps I'm gonna have to set this. There we go. There we go. Set the direction selector to off. Okay. And remove it. Okay. Set the control switch to off and remove it. There we go. Sit in the driver's seat at the other end of the train. Oh. This is very interesting. Wait. So, just Harrow and Wheatstone, just in case we are going to go to the other end. That might be very interesting. If we have to go on the other side, yeah, that might mean we will have to go to the other side. Right, I'm gonna put that in. Turn it on. Okay, yeah. Set the traction brake control off and release. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Stonebridge. Operating as empty coaching stock back to Stonebridge. Okay. Wait, where is the light? There is definitely some... Oh, no. Nope. Okay. cab light. And I don't see any light. How do I turn cab light? I know there is reverse lockout. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Nope. That's a brake test. Nope. Rate switch. Saloon lights off. I'm sure I do have. Okay, gauge light is working, but that's very interesting. I do not have a cab light. Oh, no. Both. There we go. Ah, perfect. Right. Let's get going. Okay, it doesn't seem to work. Yep. Oh, okay. There we go. Phew. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. I'm officially not in service, so on the rear I should have left the signal, or rather direction board, set to not in service, but well, it's just a small detail. Okay, the signals are permitting me to go ahead, so I shall get on the move. Oh, the speed limit is 10 in here, so I have to be very slow. .1 miles. Okay. Oh dear. That is a very slow piece of route. But yeah, we are learning every day, as I used to say. So, unfortunately, well, this trip didn't went without failures. They weren't super significant, but definitely we made some mistakes, as you could see. Okay, I'm trying to push this train forward. Speed limit is still 10 miles per hour, so I have to be very careful. But we are gonna get there. Thankfully, it's empty train, so we do not have to worry about stopping accuracies and such. We did definitely interrupted the train that wanted to arrive at Queen's Park. If you noticed, there was a train stopped right at the entrance. Unfortunately, well, it's our fault that he had to wait. Okay, the speed limit is now 45. So we can now hit it. There we go. We got 2.9 miles to go. It shouldn't take too long. At speed of 45, it should be very fast route. We might have to slow down to 30 temporarily, but for now, things are looking good. We do have yellow light, however. No, it's not on our track, thankfully. Yeah, it is a different track. Okay, the speed is going down to 30. It is probably right after the tunnel. So let me just slow down. There we go. We are just below 30. There is still some time, but I can't really remember where exactly is that speed limit. So I better be safe than sorry. There we go. That's the speed limit right in front of us. We are approaching it with speed of 27.5 knots. Approximately, which is very good. Let's let it coast, as the tracks are gonna go downhill from here. Or maybe not. Okay, but since we are not stopping, the train behind us will have occasion to eventually get back on its schedule, more or less. Still got 1.8 miles to go. We are going ahead, so we can continue at 30 miles per hour. There we go. Okay, we can still smash it. 1.6 miles to go. And the speed is going up to 45. Perfect. Trucks will be going downhill from now. Give it a full speed. .3 miles to go. And since we are now heading uphill, we don't have to worry about speeding. Perfect. 1 mile to go. It's not going to be far from here. This is definitely not a typical service. And I wonder if we will have to continue in some other direction as well. Or if that's going to be the end of the route. We have to... Oh, we have to go via that location. Okay, okay, okay. I will slow down. There is a red signal at the end of the platform. And I would like to eventually be able to stop at it. Yeah, that red signal is getting closer. Go via location train wash. I think I will have to contact signaler. Wait for signal to change. Okay. So at least we know that we can't continue just yet. Which is a surprise. And we are waiting at the signal. Well, it might take a while. We shall see. This is very weird. That silence. Okay. Yeah, we got red signal on both ends. So we definitely have to wait here. Oh, there we go. We were probably letting this train through. And as soon as he passes... we should be able to carry on. Yeah, the junction is switching. Okay. We can now go forward. Right, I'm not entirely sure what is the speed limit there. But I assume 10 miles per hour is the appropriate speed for that. That is very interesting service. So we started as a passenger trip. We completed that part. And now all we have to do is to park our train somehow or somewhere. And we obviously have to wash it, which is very interesting bit. We just have to go through it. Okay, we will slowly approach this sign. Okay, that's 10 miles per hour. We are doing perfectly fine. Okay, we are washing our train. Just perfect. Okay, and now we have to stop at Stonebridge Park Depot. Let's slowly approach it. Okay, 500 yards to go. It's gonna take a while, especially with that speed. But our train is nice and clean. That's a very interesting way to finish a scenario. It's sometimes much better than that abrupt end that you get usually when you finish. So it's a nice change to do some maneuvering and, well, yard part of the work when you work at London Underground. Because obviously the trains, have to go to some sort of a depot. You have to maintain your unit as well as drive between stations. So it's nice that the game also features that part of the job, where you have to do some, let's say, maintenance. Okay, we are almost there. It's just 180 yards. Nice and slowly. Okay, it would be nice if the game would tell you that you have to set your direction board to not in service at Queen's Park. This way I would know that I'm not going to Stonebridge to eventually begin another journey, but to send the train back to the depot. But, well, it's all about experience. If I would repeat that scenario at some point, and I need to go extremely close to that buffer. If I would have to repeat that scenario at some point, then obviously I would know that I have to set both direction boards as not in service, because the rear one is still saying Whetstone and Breach, I think, because I set it to the wrong one. Anyway, it took us 46 minutes and 49 seconds. We've traveled nearly 12 miles. We walked 148 yards. And when it comes to speeds, as you can see from the graph, I was pretty much spot on. Small bumps here and there, but nothing too major. It looks like I've been speeding for a second somewhere. But I'm not sure where was it. Okay, 5 miles per hour probably was the speed limit for that train wash, which is a bit surprising because I'm almost certainly sure that I've been under the speed limit back there. But, well, it is just a small bump. Other than that, yeah, we've been doing perfectly fine. Never exceeded speed limit, which is nice. And that's what I like about London Underground route, this overground part or surface part, where you can clearly see the signs, where you can clearly see the speed boards. And as you can see, it's not too challenging. The challenge starts when you get underground into the tunnels. That's where this route really shows the difficulty of it. Other than that, yeah, it's fairly simple. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get informed about my new content, hit that notification bell button. And don't forget to share your comments down below. Have a great day and see you all later. Later. Out.